All right. Well, I mean, now that we're talking about loot, why do you not want to bring back Master Looter?
So I'm sure everyone is like, why are you even wasting time asking this question? They've answered it 50 times.
Uh
What if
huh.
I told you I kind of do want to bring back Master Loot?
Okay.
And the
Okay.
team does. So this is it's an interesting something we've been reflecting on a lot in the last like year and a half, in looking at places where we in the community have differed over the years, and kind of reevaluating some of our thinking. Loot is a tricky one. I think going back to Legion, we had personal loot and group loot in parallel, and maintaining like two versions of loot, both in terms of how its data is set up, the UI experience, the code, was a mess. And that was something we wanted to get out of for a bunch of reasons. And I think at the time, we were looking at group loot, saw a bunch of problems with this structure we built. We're like, let's tear it down, let's lay new foundations, let's build a new system that's all personal. And over the last few years, we've been iterating on it and refining it and adding rules and exceptions. But there's a lot of problems with it. We certainly haven't, solved degenerate behavior from world first guilds. If anything, it's gotten worse with all the cross server
Seems
stuff.
that
And
way.
we're taking a hard look at where we want to land going forward. The challenge is we've spent like 6 years building on those new foundations, and so it's not just something where you can flip a switch and say, all right, everything works the way it did. That's something we'd like to get back to. I don't have the ability to promise that all the work to make that happen can occur in just the next few months, but in terms of long term heading, I think that's what we're thinking.